Welcome to the Noon Mix. Thanks so much for being here. It is May the 13th, 2014, and it's noon o'clock right now. And we're coming to you live from our Harrison studios. And if you're watching this in the afternoon at 5:30, then we are coming to you taped. But we'll try to give you the information that you need that will bring you up to date this afternoon and into the evening. We're going to start off with some interesting news out there right now. You look out your windows, you're going to see what we call here and all around the world, we call it weather. So let's take a look at our weather right now. Kind of got some unpredictable situations running around outside right now. We've got chances of rain this afternoon into the evening and into tomorrow. But first, let's take a look at our current temperatures for you right now outside. We got up in Gainesville, it's 54 degrees. We have a little cool thing going on right now. It's a little cool outside, wet and cool. 54 degrees and cloudy in Gainesville, Missouri. We got 50 degrees and cloudy. Jasper, Arkansas, 50 degrees with a little wind warning out there right now. Marshall, Arkansas, 40% chance of rain going on right now down there. 40% chance of rain at 54 degrees and cloudy. Eureka Springs is 49 degrees and cloudy. And then over in Mountain View, Arkansas, it's got 80% chance of rain running right now at 57 degrees right now. Salem, Arkansas is 57 degrees with a 30% chance, and you can see from the different reporting areas that we have, there's precipitations from 20% all the way up to 80%. So we've got a really active front moving through right now. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Mountain Home, Arkansas, 80% chance of rain at 54 and cloudy, and then 50 degrees with no percentage of precipitation right now in Harrison. And it is 50 degrees and cloudy. So let's take a look at our current weather conditions, and for a little detailed information in and around the area for the next few days. Right now it's 63 degrees, 50% chance of storms, and let's take a more detailed look at that as we look into the afternoon. Mostly cloudy, scattered thunderstorms and a chance of showers. Highs in the upper 60s, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. The chance of precipitation right now is 50% chance with an average rainfall up to 1/4 of an inch. And then later on this evening, a chance of showers and isolated storm will continue into the evening hours. Then rain likely after midnight, lows in the mid-40s. Northwest winds 5 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 60% tonight. And again, the average rainfall will be 1/4 of an inch. And then as we look into Wednesday, if I can bring that back up. Hold on a second. Boy, it's really moving quickly on me. Periods of rain tomorrow morning with isolated thunderstorms that will be happening during the day. Rain likely in the afternoon. Then the rain will be heavy at times for tomorrow. Highs in the mid-50s. Temperatures falling to the lower 40s for the overnight lows. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it's going to be a little cold tomorrow afternoon. Chance of precipitation will be 70%. Average rainfall will be up to 1/4 of an inch. And then the overnight low will be 40 degrees. So you might want to get that comforter out to throw in your bed for tomorrow night because it'll be a little chilly. Air conditioners will be turned off, and you might even want to start your heater. Mostly cloudy for Wednesday night. Chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of showers after midnight. The low in the 30s. And then west winds 5 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation will be 40%. And as we look into, where are we at here? Let me go back here. As we look into Thursday, the highs will top out around 66 degrees. That will be partly sunny, and then we will dip into the 40s, mid-40s for Thursday night. And then Friday, Saturday, 67, 68 degrees, most of the sunny, and then partly cloudy skies on Saturday with the overnight lows between 46 and 53 degrees. Sunday, high 74, and then Monday, 77. So it looks like for this weekend, the rain is going to hit us earlier before we go into the Crawdad Days weekend, and possibly no rain whatsoever that we'll see Friday and Saturday. So that's an outlook, or it is a look at our current weather conditions. The outlook will be pretty nice for the weekend. So we're going to take our break right now. When we come back, we'll give you some Boone County Sheriff's report on some activity there. We'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes, and we'll move on to other things as we come back with the Noon Mix. Stay with us. This comes to us from the Boone County Sheriff's Office. We thank them for sending it to us. On Friday, May the 9th, the Boone County Sheriff's Office and the Arkansas State Police received a report of a sexual assault on a 12-year-old girl in Boone County. The victim was taken to Grandma's House. Grandma's House is a nonprofit advocacy center specializing in interviewing and supporting children who are victims of physical and sexual assault. The 12-year-old girl said that she had been raped by 34-year-old Anthony Patrick Malone, pictured here, who was engaged to the victim's mother. Malone was interviewed by the Boone County Sheriff's Office later in the evening by Sergeant Mark Arnold. According to an affidavit filed by Arnold, Malone admitted to lying in bed with the girl, but initially said he couldn't remember what happened while he was with her. Admissions made by Malone later in the interview resulted in his arrest. Sheriff Moore said Malone was still being held at the Boone County Jail Monday morning on one count of rape. His bond was set at $100,000. Moore said the cooperation between the Arkansas State Police, Grandma's House, and his department resulted in a solid investigation and quick apprehension of the subject. Sheriff Moore said these types of investigations are always a priority for his department, and he noted that Arkansas classifies rape as a Y felony, which carries a term of 10 to 40 years or life in prison. So we thank them for that report. Also, a couple press releases here that I want to let you know about that just came in on the wire just right before news time here. And if you're an adult who needs to learn about a computer, you can call the Twin Lakes Literacy Council to ask a computer tutor for help. This is volunteer help that will give. Also, they'll be giving 6 free lessons in basic computer skills. For more information about that, you can call 870-425-7323. This is in the Baxter County area, but if you're in any county listening to us here, you can get that help through the Twin Lakes Literacy Council. Again, that number is 870-425-7323. Also, Baxter County Historical and Genealogical Society, they're having a flea market community sale. And this is a 2-day event, community flea market for the area residents on Friday and Saturday, June the 6th and 7th. The Baxter County Fairgrounds. The event is fundraiser for the society. Anyone wishing to sell items at the flea market may rent a booth for this purpose. It's a 9-foot by 9-foot booth rents for $35 and a 9 by 18 booth rents for $50. Vendors may set up their sale booths on Thursday, June the 5th from noon to 6 p.m. The booths open for sale at 8 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. For more information, or if you'd like to rent booth space, you can contact the Baxter County Historical Genealogical Society Treasurer Kathy Luke at 870-404-3474 for more information on that. All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give you more information on current events that are happening. We'll try to track down and give you a detailed account of what's happening at Crawdad Days for this Friday and Saturday. So we'll do that in just 2 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching The New Mix. We're going to continue now with some of the events happening around the area. We'll try to get you up to date on some of the events that are happening at Crawdad Days also. Let's start out with the Medicare Maze and an education seminar on Medicare, and this is coming up actually tomorrow, May 14th. And if you want to check out this, it's going to be the Area Agency on Aging of Northwest Arkansas, and Arkansas Insurance Department invite everyone to the Medicare Maze. This is going to be Wednesday, May 14th from 2 to 4 p.m. Boone County Senior Activity and Wellness Center. This is going to be at 1516 Rock Springs Road here in Harrison, Arkansas. Experts will discuss the signing up of Medicare, the Medicare basic benefits, Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare prescription drug plans, the Medicare rights and appeals process, ways to afford medication and Medicare cost, and then also Medicare fraud. You can pre-register for this event by calling the number 1-877-286-3621, or you can call locally 870 20140513Noonmix. That's the Medicare Maze coming up tomorrow at the Area Agency on Aging. Up next, we've got Harrison Historic District Walking Tour. These are the guided walking tours that are happening. They're going to be starting May 17th. And let's see, it's the first and third Saturday only, so of each month through October. So these are not an ongoing event, but it will be scheduled for every first and third Saturdays of the month. The tour begins at 10 a.m. from the 1929 Historic Hotel Seville lobby at 302 North Main Street, just a block up from the Harrison Square on Main Street. And it takes you through the Harrison Historic District. The tour lasts up to about 1.5 hours, so comfortable shoes are recommended. Just bring yourself, your camera, and a bottle of water. Get ready to experience an awesome tour and amazing history of the Harrison and the surrounding area in Arkansas. For more information, you get a brochure and a self-guided tour. You can please call the Harrison Convention and Visitors Bureau at 870-741-1789. Then up next, let's talk about some of the things that are happening at Crawdad Days. I just want to give you a little schedule of events now. Music, it'll start on Friday at 11 o'clock, and this is the music that you'll be hearing outside will be provided by Scott and Rob Media Productions. And then at 2 o'clock, they'll be featuring Gravel Yard. This is a bluegrass and folk Americana group. And then at 4 o'clock, the Foley's Band will start. They're a Fayetteville group. They'll be on the main stage there. They play bluegrass, progressive bluegrass music, and string music. And then at 6 p.m., they're going to have Against the Grain, a band from Branson, Missouri. They are a country rock mixed group. And then at 8 o'clock, rounding out the evening on Friday, will be the Ground Rattlers. And they are a country rock and southern rock music. Now on Saturday, May 17th, starting out at 10 a.m., there'll be Trey Odell from Harrison, Arkansas. It'll be pop rock country worship music. American Idol Experience finale winner. He's currently at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but he'll be here on Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning. And then following him will be Tessa Kate. She is also an American Idol alumni. She was ranked top 70 in her category for the American Idol for 2014. She'll be on the stage at 11 o'clock. Tessa Kate, she's hailing from, it says here from Branson, Missouri, but I think she lives up in Omaha area. And then at noon, be the 102.9 The Z CMA prize package giveaway. They'll be featuring Clay Cooper from Branson, and he'll be there from the Clay Cooper Show in Branson. They'll be giving it away at noon. And then at 1 o'clock, they'll be having their Crawdad Eating Contest immediately following the finale and the prize package giveaway. So if you want to sign up for that Crawdad Eating Contest, that'll be happening at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Then at 2 p.m., the awesome group National Park Radio will be on the main stage. They are kind of a folk, indie, rock, bluegrass combination group, and they'll be doing that at 2 p.m. Then at 4 o'clock, the Dan Benton Band. They were here last year, and they're going to be playing on the main stage. They're a country rock, southern rock group. And then at 6 p.m., the Trenton Slayton and the Country Showcase Band will be there. They're from Albertville, Alabama. They're country and southern rock. And then also the Brothers Osborne is the main featured act that will close out Saturday night. They'll be here at 8 p.m. They are scheduled to be on stage to close out the Crawdad Days festivities at 8, so don't miss that. Now, I need to let you know about the Carnival Midway and Pride Amusements. They'll be there Thursday through Saturday from 5 to 11 on Thursday and Friday, and then 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday. First Federal Bank Children's Stage Activity, let's go down through that list. From 10 to 11 will be the Dance Studio, Next Step, and then from 11:10 to 11:40, McCafferty's School of Irish Dance, and then Christie's dancers will be on stage from 11:50 to 12:20. 12:30 to 1 o'clock will be Odell and Tessa Kate doing an encore performance, and then Extreme Cheerleading will do a demonstration from 1:10 to 1:45. 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock will be Depot Kids Craft from Home Depot. and that will be happening. This is all on the kids stage on Saturday. And as we move down the list here, if you want more information about the activities here, you can go to crawdaddays.org for more information. All right, let's move on. If you're interested in that Crawdad Eating Contest, there is a entry form. You can go to the Convention and Visitors Bureau, and they will have a Crawdad Eating Contest application. Get that in as soon as you can. The contest winner will receive a $50 Walmart gift card and bragging rights to tell your friends how great you were at eating crawdads. Up next, on the 18th, May 18th, the Harrison High School class of 2014 is having their graduation. It will be the F.S. Garrison Stadium at 1754 Burroughs Way in Harrison, Arkansas. If you want to attend that, that will happen at 7 p.m. at the F.S. Garrison Stadium. And a few items that we want to mention in the Mountain Home area. Friends of the Library are having their used book sale the 15th, Thursday, 8:30 to 6:30 p.m. and then also again Friday from 8:30 to 5 p.m., Saturday 8:30 to 1:30 p.m. The Saturday sale features a half-price item from 8:30 to noon, and afternoon items are $2 per bag, so check that out. Proceeds enhance library resources and programs at the Donald W. Reynolds Library serving the Baxter County area, and it's located at 300 Library Hill Mountain Home for that. Teen Friday After Hours event will be happening 6 to 10 p.m. Join them for snacks, video games, ping pong, and a movie rated PG-13, a craft and generally awesome good time at the Donald W. Reynolds. This will be the 5/16, which is May the, what is the 16th? I think that's Saturday, yeah, or Friday, I'm sorry. That'll be on Friday. Let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about history and birthdays. When we come back, you're watching The Noon Mix. One of my favorite segments, and I hope it's yours too, is we talk about history here. I love history, and on this day, May 13th, let's get right to it. 1607, Jamestown, Virginia was settled as a colony of England, and in 1648, Margaret Jones of Plymouth was found guilty of witchcraft and was sentenced to be hanged by the neck. Ruthless back in those days. 1821, the first practical printing press was patented in the U.S. by Samuel Rust. And in 1873, Ludwig M. Wolf patented the sewing machine lamp holder. Need that lamp holder. 1880, Thomas Edison tested his experimental electric railway in Menlo Park. In 1918, the first airmail stamp was issued with airplanes on them. The denominations were 16 and 24 cents. Mickey Mantle hit his 500th home run on this day in 1967. And in 1975, hailstones the size of tennis balls hit Wernerville, Tennessee. On this day in television history, a couple things that we need to mention here because we are related to some of these events. In 1978, the final episode of The Bionic Woman aired, but we have them on our classic channels. Check that out on our schedule. You'll find out where you can watch The Bionic Woman. 1890, let me go back because television wasn't invented in 1898, but in 1989, the 600th episode of Soul Train aired. 1993, the final episode of Knots Landing aired. And let's see, 1996, many people may remember this, O.J. Simpson appeared on British television to discuss his not guilty verdict. That would be funny. Birthdays. Let's talk about birthdays. Who had a birthday today? Yeah, that's the music I'm looking for. I've got 2 pages full of birthdays, but a lot of these people I do not know. I'm trying to maybe get to the people that we all know. Let me go back and get the first person here. Harvey Keitel was born on this day in 1939, and we remember him in the cult fiction classic Pulp Fiction. and also Thelma Louise and Taxi Driver. Harvey Keitel, born on this day in 1939. Up next, Stevie Wonder was born on this day. Stevie was born on this day in 1950. He's a musician, has written and performed countless top 10 singles and hits, and people know him throughout the world as Stevie Wonder. Up next, we have Darius Rucker. He was a pop star for a while in the band Hootie and the Blowfish, and he's more recently gone out on his own. In the country vein, he was born on this day in 1966. And finally, not to make me too old, I do know this actor, Robert Pattinson, was born on this day, 1986, actor in the series Twilight and New Moon series. And there he is. Now we do have a local person that has a birthday today, and I'll bring him up. It takes a couple mouse clicks to do that. Full screen, there we go. Ryan Five-Ash. Happy birthday to you, Ryan. He was in the band Free Whiskey for a short stint, and he's playing with various groups around. May even see him doing a solo act sometime in the near future. But that's Ryan Five-Ash there. Okay, let's move on. And I want to close out the show with this very cool video that little girl that loves Star Trek, and I'm kind of partial to Star Trek, and we'll be explaining that a little bit later on why in the days to come. But this little girl has her own website series that she reviews classic Star Trek episodes, and this is just a part of that. And take a look and see what her take on the very first Star Trek series.
Here he is, drawing. He was drawing. I just love the episode of Buttheads. That's where Spock, he was taking care of the old man, and he got hurt so he couldn't talk. And Spock, he just felt bad for him, and Captain Kirk told him about the Buttheads, and the beginning is this, and she says, let's go to the party, and the Buttheads, they trapped Captain Pike, and the girl he never noticed before. They met each other and they loved each other. Well, they control the people because they can see what they want to see. The people want to see what they want to see, and the Buttheads, they control them. They're making you see what they want to see. I'll tell you what happened to Captain Pike. He went back to his spaceship. I think the Buttheads are really funny. Every time I see the Buttheads, it's just really funny to me. Well, I think it's so fun to watch Star Trek, and you can see the pictures right here. Here's the girl that I like, and here's the boy that I like, Spock and Captain Kirk. I just like Star Trek. It's because it's just my favorite episode. Next time, I'll tell you about the Pizza Monster episode.